let's face it, when you hear that you're about to do a workshop on bullying or cyberbullying, you expect the absolute worst. You know, you tend to expect something really cringy and negative and judgy. So we wanted to throw people off with a name that didn't reveal what we were there to talk about. Project Rocket seems like the perfect name for us because it's positive, it's ambiguous, so people can make their own meaning out of it, and we can get in there and do some awesome work.
Also, what I love is when students ask us that question and we throw it back to them, what do you think Project Rocket's all about? And they talk about how rockets are exploring the unknown and they're full of limitless potential, and that's kind of how we see young people, so it's a cool little tag.
When we first came up with the project and were reiterating all the different kind of forms of it, we still didn't have a name. We knew that we needed a name that was fresh and different and didn't have food in it and probably didn't have veg in it. We wanted something that kind of like hinted to what it was without whacking people over the head. The name actually came to my husband, who's the project manager on it, and he just sort of one day said, what about phenomenon? Because it's a phenomenon to try and spark change in this way, and nom nom nom. You know, kids love the nom noms, and so do we. So that's how the name came about. Would I make it a different name now? Probably. And that's because when you try and Google it, it changes to phenomenon. So it took us a really long time to actually get the algorithm to start picking up the fact that phenomenon exists. It exists now. It's fine. We're good.
We tried a lot of different names for the business sidekicker, and actually in the beginning it was called Lend Me a Hand, because you were lending a hand to someone, you know, when you're doing a job. Sidekicker came about because in the end it was you're hiring a sidekick to help you, whether it's in your hotel or whether it's in your warehouse picking goods. So kind of like Superman and his sidekick. One thing that we really want to see is that the word sidekick become a noun. So like when you say, I want to catch an Uber, when you think about I need a casual staff member or a temp, you think, I need a sidekick.
So the mission of the Beanies is it's a musical adventure for little ones with big imaginations. So we threw around dream beans, cool beans, full of beans, and then finally we settled on the beanie. Yeah. It's not just about jelly beans and lollies, it encompasses being full of beans and full of energy and lots of things that we associate ourselves with.
Liven started in 2014, but the name comes from the idea that we want to liven up everyone's life. Liven makes people happy because you get paid for what you love to do. So if it's eating out, you're already going out to eat anyway, and then you earn money after you eat. So you gotta be happy when you use Liven.
To understand the name of our company, fluorescent, let's break it into two parts, which it actually is. So it's fluorescence and satellites. Fluorescence is a phenomenon that describes the way that plant says that it's healthy or not, fit or not, by emitting light that it can't change internally into energy. Satellites are always there, taking pictures of our crops. We want to be always there, and we want to sense the important things for agriculture.